of 3 straight, the UAB Blazers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Volunteers will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the UAB Blazers offense will have the football first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he's making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But Jesse, after today, they're...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
And the Blazers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Man, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up, and you could tell the QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back.
That's why you got to avoid third-and-long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Fires to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Looking to buy time. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 20 teams.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense gets to the quarterback again and breaks the ball loose. Man, their second forced fumble. This guy's put it on the deck twice. Ball security is chopped.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteer.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Klein. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Touch pass on the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield. It's Kitna. Got his man downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic players.
So now it's second and long. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Blazers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the catch at the 10. Very little will make a crowd hold his breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Right down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Made a defender miss. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're down to the 20, first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. That's caught. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Vols are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Got his man. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. The Volunteers are rolling down the field. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter of space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Back to pass, it's Kentner. Got a man, it's Milner. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Jackson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right. Lots of room to run. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Blazers are threatening in the red zone. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Now on second down. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's Rock. They're up by 21 over Syracuse. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Working well behind the sticks on second down. This time it's complete. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. And the Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
A lot of urgency for this offense. Wants to throw it. Fires left. And he throws another interception. His third one of the night. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Leaves it with the back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. The play action fake. Intercepted. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown Vols. And they turn it into a defensive score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. They'll give it to him again. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. And the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And the Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Aguilar. Throws for the tight end. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the...
Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Bruce.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Hit as he throws. This time it's complete. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. He makes a grab. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in but couldn't quite get home. The offense changing the play. They'll run the option. Touchdown, Volunteer! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I love how this offensive coordinator uses all of his playmakers and all of the speed. This is a guy that we've seen hurt defenses before catching the football, but you can get him involved in the running game as well with the option play. You get him on the perimeter. He's the pitch man. Nobody accounting for him. It's an easy walk-in score for the offense.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Rush is on him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Oh, they're after him. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blazers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So here is the Tennessee offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Making side adjustments here. And now on second down for this offense. Trying to get the corner. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. To the air, it's Kitna. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
already got a bunch of sacks on him today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more, whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. To the air on first down. Might be looking to run. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Staley. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Jefferson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Vols will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He caught it. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only...
Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments.
There he goes. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd down, going up top. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
He put some heat on that one down the middle. Lots of running room. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And it's been a struggle throwing the ball so far. Both secondaries are doing a great job neutralizing the explosive playmakers by shutting down passing windows. They've disrupted the timing and rhythm of these QBs, and unless something changes, we're looking at a low-scoring affair in this second half.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been...
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Past the 45. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Creates a little space. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. The Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a crease. It's Bishop.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
And the Volunteers want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
That's caught. It's Milner. Smashes through the tackle. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Blazers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The give to the tailback. He breaks the tackle. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. And the Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds a little space. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
The Blazers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. they'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Aguilar. Quickly out to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Extending the play. Fires on the move. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Blazers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to get rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Aguilar. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. The Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. A strike downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Well, the good news is after that 2nd pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the 2nd half.
It's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the 2nd half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Blazers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Takes it the other way. defense putting points on the board. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on first down. Somehow fits it into that traffic. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock.
Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Vols! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the returner will be dragged down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, and whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
First down for the offense.
Rides the back and leaves it. Spins away from the defense. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And the Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Back to throw, it's Campbell. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they can't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Quarterback may change this route. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Buys a little extra time. He turns it loose to the left. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds him out of the backfield. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Hauls it in the 1st down and more. Got room at the 35. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I mean, how long do you want your secondary to hold up? I know it's a night game, but they just held up all night on that play. Unbelievable job sticking with the wide receivers, taking away the downfield pass. All that time and nobody comes open, that says something about your defense.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. They'll try the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game is going.
And he's brought down after a nice game. From their own 18-yard line, it's 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hawkins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Looking for a man, it's Campbell. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Blazers will punt this one away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. You have a big lead in the fourth quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, and saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on the recruiting trail and in the future, and, you know, kind of take that and a little rub their nose in it.
Sends it back in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. At the 35, he's open. Running it inside the 30 and finally out of bounds at the 27. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down. The Volunteers will hustle to the line. To the air on second down. Dances away. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sidelines, guys.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to fire on second down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
Picked off to stop the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Looking to pass. It's Campbell. Throwing right. He makes the catch. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. On the direct snap, it's Jacobs. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Blazers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and